Hey, welcome. This is Ingrid DeSanctis, and in a few minutes we will begin our second week of live streaming plays from playwrights at James Madison University. I am Ingrid DeSanctis, and I am the professor of the advanced playwriting class, and we have our playwright here. Dominique Dean. Dominique's going to give
Howdy.
a little bit. Hey, Dominique, how you feeling? We're revving up, and at 6 o'clock we'll give you a big intro. But what's going on?
I'm nervously excited. I'm ready for this. Let's go.
It's terrific. So we will start promptly at 6 o'clock. But what's really exciting here is that our students have been working for a few months on these plays and working for this moment. Because of COVID-19. We were not able to have all the live readings that we usually have, and the students and I talked about it over Zoom, and we voted and decided let's do it anyway. And so we have 10 plays that will be on our Facebook group page. So we are really excited for the second week, and in just a moment we officially will get started. So get comfortable. Get some popcorn. Dominique, how long does this play?
Ooh, I would say it hits somewhere between an hour and a half to an hour 45 minutes.
Okay, so you have about 1 minute left before we officially start to get comfortable, get some popcorn, whatever, and in about 30 seconds we will officially start. Yes, okay. And here we go.
All
Welcome. Right. And this is our second week of live stream readings for the advanced playwriting class at James Madison University. In this semester, students they start thinking about their idea for a play in December before we even come back in January. And then in January, they come back, and each week they write weekly, and they push and they push and they push, and at the end of the semester end up with a first draft of their full-length play. I'm Ingrid DeSanctis. I'm the professor of that class, and here with me is Dominique Dean. Welcome, Dominique.
Howdy.
Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Sure thing. My name's Dominique Dean, and I am a senior media arts and design major at James Madison University and a student in the advanced playwriting class.
Terrific. And so the play would not be possible without all the amazing actors that we have cast, but Dominique's play is The Last Call. And like I said, we have 4 weeks of readings, and this is really exciting for us. What's happening now is the actors are coming on one by one. Welcome, actors. We are so glad to have you, and thanks so much for your participation. After the play, we'll have just a few minutes with Dominique to get her reaction after hearing her play read. And thank you, audience, for joining us. It means a lot for us to have you here and hear this work. I'm so proud of the students and so grateful for the actors and the support of JMU that makes this possible. So let's go around and introduce yourselves. Go ahead, start.
Hello, my name is Ava Molzen, and I'm reading Stage Directions.
Hi, I am Tim Snider, and I'm reading Nemo.
Hi, I'm Noelle Warne, and I'm reading for Ari Thompson.
I'm Garrett Christian, and I'll be reading for Kelso.
I'm Sophie Sons, and I'm reading for Min.
I'm Laura Wade, and I'm reading for Nora.
I'm Hannah Mearns. I'll be reading for Niles.
Hi, I'm Josh Polk, and I'm reading for Desmond.
All right, terrific. And without any further ado, here is The Last Call by Dominique Dean.
Last Call, a play by Dominique Dean. Cast of characters.
Nemo, a man appearing to be in his mid-30s.
Ari Thompson, a woman in her early 20s.
Kelso, a man in his mid-20s.
Min, woman in her mid-20s.
Nora, a girl in her late teens, twin sister to Niles.
Niles, a boy in his late teens, twin brother to Nora.
Desmond, a man in his late 50s.
Scene, the main room of the 1/2 bar, an exquisite and upscale location. A large TV is hung by the bar. A large clock is in the main room. Act 1, Scene 1. Nemo has taken a seat at the bar. He's writing in a notebook. Min is wiping down crystal glasses at the bar while Desmond watches them from the podium at the entrance. Everyone who works there is dressed nicely and uniformly. The clock reads 1:45.
Glasses.
On the last few now.
Thank you. Where are Niles and Nora?
Niles and Nora enter from the side door carrying a well-worn shuffleboard table.
We're here.
Go left, Niles.
I know.
As Niles and Nora set the table down, Desmond pulls a pocket watch from his waistcoat.
Most excellent. The time, Desmond.
1:45 a.m.
Much appreciated.
Did you grab the pucks?
I forgot the pucks.
Niles exits via the side door as Kelso enters from the kitchen door.
Some would say that I'm bored to death, though some being myself.
Did you wipe down the kitchen?
It's clean, spotless even, and all before, what time is it again?
1:47 a.m.
And the kitchen spotless before too, as always. I am a kitchen cleaning god. Check it off the list, Desmond.
Desmond writes something down on the podium in front of him.
You are indeed. I appreciate that.
I'm back. Sorry.
Niles returns with a case containing the pucks. He begins setting them up. Nora helps.
3 minutes before the next patron. Is everyone ready and everything prepared?
Niles
Games are ready.
with the pucks.
Games are ready.
Games are ready.
Kitchen's all set.
Bar is open.
We are prepared.
Most excellent.
Ari Thompson enters the bar from the front door by Desmond.
Welcome.
Hello there. Where is this?
Ari takes in the grandness of the bar, then notices the shuffleboard table.
Never thought I'd see a table, shuffleboard, and chandeliers together. What is this place?
Welcome to the 1/2 bar.
This is a bar?
'Tis indeed. Welcome. My name is Nemo, and the gentleman at the front of house is Desmond.
Ari. And I'd love a drink if you're offering.
Right this way, Madame Ari.
Madame. Well, that's fancy.
Nemo guides her to the bar. Min has already begun pulling a glass from under the counter.
Last call, last drink. I'm Min. What do I for you can?
Come again?
What can I do for you? Sorry, words get dizzy in my head sometimes.
Don't be sorry. Y'all got a menu?
Of course.
Min hands Ari a blank menu from underneath the counter. Ari reads it as though many options are written.
You know how to make all these?
I've been bartending a while now.
Ari hands the menu back to Min.
Can I get a lonely island lost in the middle of a foggy sea?
Tricky. I'll see what I can do.
Min gathers the many ingredients needed to make the drink. Behind them, Kelso stops Nora's sweeping, points to Ari, taps his head, then gestures as if he's asking a question. Nora shakes her head.
Might I ask what brings you in today?
A lot if you really want to hear.
Consider me all ears.
Well, since you asked, I was just walking down Bayberry Lane when well, actually what happened was, or did I can't seem to recall. I knew it just a second ago.
Kelso
Give it a-
suddenly celebrates. Nora begrudgingly hands him some coins from her pocket.
Give it a moment. I'm sure it will come to you.
I can't remember anything.
Your name is Ari, correct?
Nothing.
Madame Ari.
I swear everything was there just a moment ago.
Perhaps.
Everything is gone. Where I was, who I am. I can't even remember my mother's name. That's if I had a mother to begin with.
Madame Ari.
Drop the madam already, would ya? It's fancy, but I ain't a fan.
Your name is Ari, correct?
Yes?
Yes?
Yes, it is.
That appears to be something that you remember.
Min puts Ari's drink down in front of Ari.
One lonely island lost in the middle of a foggy sea, right up.
Ari downs the drink in one go.
I'll take another.
1:53 a.m.
Sure. It'll be right up.
Min starts preparing another drink.
Are you feeling all right? My apologies, Madame Ari.
Just Ari.
My apologies. You are welcome to stay here until your memory recovers, should you desire.
I can't seem to remember any other place I'd rather be.
Min sets another drink down in front of Ari.
Another lonely island lost in the middle of...
Ari downs it again.
Another might be a bad idea.
Shall I show you to a room?
What kind of bar has rooms?
Consider us more of an upscale, old-fashioned tavern.
Let's see one of those rooms then.
Very well. Desmond?
Desmond brings Nemo an old-fashioned door key from under the podium by the entrance.
Much appreciated.
Nemo and Ari exit. Min starts washing the 2 used glasses.
She seems nice enough.
Better
Better
than
than
the
the
last
last
patron.
patron.
What do you think her story is?
How should I know?
Something dark and tragic, I bet. What are you thinking, old man?
He points to Desmond. Desmond says nothing.
We should probably get ready to help Miss Ari with her memory.
Min puts away the glasses and exits through the kitchen door. Nora and Niles take their brooms and exit after her.
Maybe it's puppies and rainbows. Who knows, old man?
Kelso exits through the kitchen. Desmond waits a moment, then follows. End of scene. Act 1, Scene 2. Nora and Niles are in the main room of the bar, playing a game of table shuffleboard. The clock reads 2:30.
You're not gonna win.
I'm winning so far.
I knew
You were gonna say that. I can play that game too.
Nora sticks her tongue out at Niles, who slides a puck down the table, knocking one of Nora's out of the scoring zone.
Ha! That was ace. Really, Nora? Stop. Why are you like this?
Ari enters.
Greetings, Miss Ari.
Hey.
How are you feeling?
Ari takes a seat in one of the chairs away from the bar.
As okay as I can feel with no memories.
You've only been here less than 2 hours. It takes time for those kinds of things to come back.
It's concerning.
I can imagine.
Really, kid?
I mean,
Forgive him. He likes to say the wrong things at the wrong times. That doesn't count. It's a common phrase.
It counts when you do it to me.
Ari notices the shuffleboard table between the 2 bickering siblings. She gets up to investigate it.
Don't sweat it, kid.
As Ari looks at the board, the TV above the bar flickers to life. On it briefly flashes the image of the same shuffleboard table, but in a very different location. Ari doesn't notice the TV. Niles and Nora do.
Did you want to talk about it?
About?
Memories. I heard that talking about what you know and don't can help to jog things.
I don't got much to talk about. My name's Ari Thompson, and I was on Bayberry Lane before I came here.
You seem to like the shuffleboard table.
Something about it is... It's something.
How about a game?
A game?
While Nemo is the owner,
and Min is our bartender,
we're in charge of games here.
Y'all two sure do have a fun way of talking.
Thank you.
So shuffleboard or not?
Set it up.
Niles and Nora separate out the pucks from their previous game. Ari takes to one side of the board, Nora goes to the other, and Niles looks lost.
Keep score, you can play winner.
Niles goes to the middle to keep score. Nora and Ari play a quick yet invigorating game where Ari misses all her pucks and Nora wins. As they play, Niles periodically glances at the TV.
Rematch.
You're on.
I guess I'll keep score again.
Another game progresses. Ari manages to keep her puck on the table this time.
You're getting the hang of it.
Maybe.
Ari shoots her puck and horribly misses. Her puck goes off the edge of the scoreboard.
Maybe not.
You seem a bit...
distracted.
Really?
Yeah.
I meant that sarcastically. Set it up. Let's play again.
Nora and Niles set up the game again. This time it's Niles versus Ari. They slide a few pucks back and forth before one hits Ari in the fingers. The TV flashes an image of 2 pucks colliding before turning back off. Nora notices.
Damn it!
I'm so sorry. I didn't see your hand there, Miss Ari.
Nice one, Niles.
Eat my shorts, Nora. Are you okay?
Miss Ari?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What's up?
Your hand.
Is it okay?
This game is really fucking familiar. Shit! Y'all are kids. I shouldn't have said that.
We're high schoolers.
We've heard worse. What's familiar about it?
Come again?
The game.
Oh, yeah. I don't really know. Just feels... I don't know. They let kids work in the bar now?
Nemo lets us so long as we don't touch the elk.
Or drink the elk.
Or think about the elk in any way, shape, or form.
Kelso enters from the kitchen.
Anyone hungry? Snacks? Anyone? Just me?
I'll take another drink if you're making.
No can do. It's past 2. The bar is officially closed. I can get you some water, though.
Can you freeze it?
Ouch. Looks like you guys play some aggressive shuffleboard.
It does, doesn't it?
I said I was sorry.
I'm just messing with you.
And I'm going to get the ice. Be right back.
Kelso exits to the kitchen.
So was shuffleboard familiar or getting nailed in the hand?
Sorry.
Yes.
Yes, to
Both questions. Although I feel like it was worse when it happened.
How worse?
Broken fingers worse.
Oh, Nemo's gonna be pissed if you broke her fingers.
I am so sorry. And language, Nora.
We can swear. We've established that we're all adults here.
Sure, kid. I don't think the fingers are broken, just maybe a little broken.
Kelso enters with a gallon-sized Ziploc bag of ice.
He's not the prettiest, but I think he'll get the job done.
Kelso gives Ari the ice baggie.
This is frustratingly familiar.
The TV at the bar turns on. Ari is on the screen, seated at a table with another person. They are not in 1/2. TV Ari has a bag of ice on her hand, the same one the bar Ari just injured. The person with her seems apologetic in their actions. Niles, Nora, and Kelso all notice that the TV's on.
Tell us more about getting your fingers smashed.
What's there to say?
As the staff and Ari converse, the TV displays TV Ari and the other person talking as well. TV Ari takes the ice off her hand, causing the person with her to try and put it back on.
Was there a feeling?
Pain?
I'm sure he meant an emotional feeling.
Yeah, that.
You gotta say what you mean, kiddo.
How'd the event feel emotionally?
TV Ari and the person with her are being flirty on screen. TV Ari has the ice back on her hand.
Horrible. Wait, no. Not bad, actually. You might think I'm crazy, but it was actually kind of warm and fuzzy. Anyway, I think my hand feels better now. Here.
Ari gives Kelso the ice bag.
You keep it.
I'd rather not.
It'll melt, and then I can tell Nemo that I helped you by getting a glass of water.
Get real, Kelso.
Nora takes the bag from Ari and gives it to Kelso.
I was kidding. Would you like an actual glass of water? It would be my pleasure and most high honor to retrieve you one. Is that better, Nora?
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to do my job.
Can y'all please stop yelling? You're giving me a headache.
Sorry.
Okay. Sincerely, though, would you like a glass of water?
Sure, that'd be great.
Water it is. Anything to eat while I'm in the kitchen? It's still open.
Not now, man.
I'm sorry. He's new here. Newer than me and Niles, which is really saying something, isn't it? To the kitchen.
Nora and Kelso exit to the kitchen. Niles grabs a broom from behind the bar and starts sweeping the already spotless floors.
You're sure your hand feels better?
Much. A lot much, actually.
Cool.
Is that weird to you?
I don't.
Just seems like it healed really quick, is all.
Niles sweeps.
Did you want to play another game or something?
I'm not feeling it.
Your hand's trembling.
The TV turns on. Niles notices. TV Ari and the other person are walking on a sidewalk. Bar Ari takes the seat.
I didn't notice.
How are you doing?
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of off if I'm being honest, kid.
TV Ari stops walking. Something's wrong. TV Ari and the other person put their hands up in front of them. Slowly, they reach into their pockets and fish out phones and wallets. The other person is doing this much slower than TV Ari. Something is worse. The two of them seem to panic. TV Ari moves in front of the other person and bang! The kitchen door slams open as Kelso and Nora return with water. Bar Ari doesn't look great.
Stop slamming doors. She has a headache, man.
Damn it. I apologize. That's my bad.
Is everything all right?
Red liquid pools on the TV before it turns off.
It's just a migraine. Don't worry about it.
Whoa, take it easy.
I'm fine. I got it.
Okay.
I just I gotta go walk it off.
Ari exits via the side door.
So what happened while we were gone?
The TV came back on.
Uh,
And that's all I want to talk about.
You fucking softy, what's her
I'm not
deal?
a softie.
You can't even talk about the TV without getting scared.
I've seen more on it than you, and it stops being interesting.
it isn't that
Can we
bad.
change the subject?
Come on, it's still got to be a little cool.
It never was.
What's her deal?
I don't know.
All right, let's leave my little brother alone.
What's her deal?
It was hard to make out, all right?
What's her deal?
You're mental. I'm not going to talk about the TV. Ask her when she remembers.
You want a drink?
Niles exits via the side door.
Would you like one?
God, you're a prick.
Nora exits via the side door.
Well, I want a drink.
Kelso makes himself a drink at the bar, then exits via the side door. End of scene. Act 1, Scene 3. The bar is empty until Ari enters. She is alone at the shuffleboard table. She seems to be hard in thought. The clock reads 3 o'clock. Ari begins to investigate the table and the pucks for the game. They fascinate her. They're familiar. The TV flashes with an image of the person Ari was with and her hand in ice. Ari has seen this board before. Ari goes behind the bar and grabs a menu. A filled-in version of the menu appears on the TV screen. While playing with the menu, Ari takes note of her already healed hand. Ari takes a seat at the bar and racks her brain for memories. As she does, an image of a gloved hand holding a gun appears on the screen. A bang is heard. Ari, stunned, ponders for a moment before she exits via the side door. End of scene. Act 1, Scene 4. Desmond watches from the front of the house. Nemo is with him, jotting down notes in his notebook. The clock reads 3:30.
I do quite like this one, Desmond.
She arrived early.
Curious indeed. Perhaps there is a reason for this.
Not likely.
Do you have the patron tally for this week?
Desmond walks a sheet of paper over to Nemo.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Regardless, she is quite pleasant to have discussions with. I can't quite put my finger on as to why, though.
Nemo looks at the sheet of paper.
27 patrons, that is so many.
Hmm.
I appreciate our conversations, Desmond.
Nemo reads the sheet Desmond handed him.
What do you like about her?
Come again?
You heard me.
I believe that she reminds me of someone from my life. It's not just a familiar feeling, but Madame Ari's actions too. The way she speaks, how she supports the bottom of a glass with her last 3 fingers while holding it. It's the smaller things like that. But of course, that has the potential to be pure conjecture. I could be projecting.
Hmm.
You have never been one of many words.
As Nemo returns the note to Desmond, Ari enters.
Bar.
I can let kids work at the bar so long as they do not touch, drink, or think about the alcohol in any way, shape, or form. Yes.
Form already.
Kelso watches from the kitchen door window.
Is there something that I could do for you, Madame Ari?
It's just Ari.
Is there...
Explain my hand.
Come again?
Niles broke it earlier, less than an hour ago.
Niles. Let me have Kelso get you some ice.
Kelso ducks away from the kitchen window.
Forget the ice. I've had enough ice already. It's better already.
I do not believe that bones typically mend that quickly.
I didn't think so either.
How's your memory?
Better enough to know that I've seen the shuffleboard table before.
What stands out about it?
One of the pucks is the entire top chipped off.
Do you remember anything else?
I've seen that same menu before.
And?
And I've broken this hand before.
At 1/2?
At the shuffleboard table. Keep up.
What else?
Why are you asking?
Your memories appear to be returning to you.
Clearly.
What else do you remember?
I think someone was with me and we were walking and I gotta go.
Ari goes for the front door.
Please wait.
Ari opens the front door. Nothing is behind it. No roads, no trails, nothing. It's just a black void.
Where's the sidewalk? The trees? Weren't there cars on the street? Where's the street? What is that?
The void.
Desmond steps between Ari and the door. He shuts it.
Did I die?
Yes.
I died back there. I knew that there was a chance that I would, but I didn't care then. But now, I didn't think that I could actually be dead. So, Purgatory's a nice bar then.
If you'd like it to be.
Or is this because there's not a damn chance that I got into heaven?
Whatever two is simply a place between, nothing more nor nothing less.
Purgatory then.
Should you desire to name it as such, then you are more than permitted to do so.
I died and I'm in a purgatory bar. A bar in purgatory. Sure, I liked a good drink or two, but I didn't think I was the kind of student whose last moments would end in a bar. That's crazy to me. Fucking crazy. Was there someone here before me?
Patrons come one at a time, no more, no less.
But was there someone here before me?
Yes.
Were they about my height with curly black hair and wearing a red jacket with horrible patches glued all over it?
Madame Ari, perhaps you should take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. I don't want ice for my hand or another drink. I want an answer, Nemo, a straight answer.
The patron here was named Al, short for Allison. She appeared to be around 5 foot, and while she wore many colors, I do not recall red being one of them.
You're positive?
Quite.
You're certain?
I keep track of every patron who has ever set foot in this bar.
Could I run into someone else here?
Madame Ari, the purpose of coming here is to eventually leave.
Could I?
I have never seen it happen before.
What about you, timekeeper? You're the oldest around here.
Nemo is older.
Have you seen more than 2 people here at once before?
Please answer Madame Ari's question.
No.
So I stay here and no one else can trickle in? Or no one else dies? Or is there a backlog? What's the situation here?
You leave 9 hours after arrival. 7 remain.
Give me 10 total.
No.
I need 10 hours.
I'm afraid that each guest must leave 9 hours after they arrive.
Why?
That is sincerely how this establishment operates.
It doesn't matter. That doesn't answer Jack. What's the point of being cryptic when we're all dead?
There is an order to life and death. Not leaving by the 9th hour would break that order.
Give me an extra hour. Give me an extra hour is the least you can do for someone who just died.
I apologize, but my hands are tied.
Jones lived next door to me since we were 3. She's my best friend. I took a bullet for her. I don't know how many more were in the chamber, and what if she walks in after I go? Was what I did even worth it? I need to know. 1 extra hour. That's all I want.
Nemo seems to be silently deliberating.
Mayhaps.
Do not consider this.
Mayhaps what?
Mayhaps we could extend you 1 extra hour.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You are quite welcome.
Desmond pulls Nemo aside.
Extra time harms.
It is only 1 hour.
Here demands order.
I am quite aware of that.
Life and death demand order.
I have been here too long not to have already known that.
Someone must leave if she does not.
Desmond, I am aware of my actions. I ask that you trust me with this situation.
Are you planning to walk out should she not?
Do not be absurd.
You are far too kind to her.
Mayhaps.
Indeed.
Mayhaps.
Everything okay over there?
Just fine.
I pray so.
End of scene.
Scene 5. Kelso is gossiping at the bar with Min. Desmond is by the front door. The clock reads 4:15.
She opened the door.
No.
Crazy, I know, right?
Miss Ari? She didn't seem like the type.
And you're not going to believe this. Are you sure you want to know?
Lay it on me.
Nemo gave her an extra hour in the bar.
Min gets a cloth from below the counter and starts to wipe down the already spotless countertop.
I don't believe you.
It's true. Ask him, ask Desmond, ask Miss Ari. They were all there.
Why would he do that? That would throw off the order.
Hey, man, it's hard to figure out what goes on in Nemo's head.
Nemo
Has any-
enters.
Has anyone else opened the door once they thought they were dead?
How are you aware of the fact that she did that?
The kitchen door has a window, but that doesn't matter. Who do you think she's waiting for? Y'all got quiet. I couldn't hear.
Lover, maybe?
Yeah.
A lover, maybe?
Yeah, I could see that.
We have standards about gossip in the bar.
But what if...
Ari enters.
Greetings, Madame Ari.
Stop calling me that. And howdy. Y'all don't have to shut up on my account.
What brings you to the main room, if I might ask?
I thought you want me closer to that door.
Of your own accord, of course.
Ari checks the clock.
I've got 6 hours to kill. What does one do in undeath?
Make drinks.
Keep time.
Keep going.
Nothing much, I can tell you that.
There's got to be something y'all do in your free time.
I'm afraid that we do not have much free time. A few minutes here and there, perhaps, but not much.
Hell, y'all got a favorite thing about undeath? Come on, I don't want to spend 10 hours thinking back on how I don't get to graduate because I'm dead, or how much my dog Peppers must miss me, or forget it. Y'all must bond over something, right?
Ari takes the ball from the skee ball machine and throws it to Min.
Min, right? You have the floor.
Pass.
Min throws it to Nemo, who sloppily catches it.
All you.
Oh my God, she reminds me of Buster.
Don't get me started about that man.
Story time?
Buster was a patron here. He came about maybe 18 or 19 patrons back. He was rather robust and...
You're gonna bore her with that stuff.
Kelso gestures for Nemo to give him the skee ball. Nemo relinquishes it.
Okay, picture this. Buster was the biggest guy I've ever laid eyes on. When I say he was a lad, I mean that he was a lad. Arms the size of Nemo, that guy.
It went downhill when...
Kelso tosses Min the ball. She catches it.
You gotta have the ball to talk.
Min puts the ball in a glass on the counter.
It got bad when he found the skee ball machine.
Nemo, Desmond, these guys holding up okay? This part breaks their hearts.
I feel like you're gonna tell me why.
You're damn right I am.
Kelso takes the ball from the glass on the counter.
This guy for 9 hours straight would walk around the bar.
Strut. He strutted.
Would strut around the bar, always tossing us skee balls, which isn't a bad time per se.
Until he broke a window.
So when you missed the catch?
So one of us pissed him off.
Damn.
He blamed us for his death, so skee balls went flying.
We lost 5 of my favorite glasses that day.
I swear, it was like a carnival in here.
Nemo is nodding along to Kelso's story.
Nemo's lost.
Come again?
You nod like that when you don't understand what's being said.
Are we confused about carnivals?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have carnivals where you're from?
It's like a fair. Did you have fairs?
Many tents with various merchants and spectacles.
I think we're thinking similar things.
Then yes, there were fairs where I am from.
A carnival is like a fair with a lot of games set up.
I think I understand that now.
Where are you from that doesn't have carnivals?
Kelso stands on a chair.
Come one, come all! Step right up to the
Please
bar
get
glass
down.
badge. First one to
Kelso.
break 2 windows, 5 glasses, and Niles' nose wins a special
Now,
prize.
please.
Nemo offers Kelso a firm hand to help him down from the chair. Kelso simply jumps off, no hand needed.
Y'all deal with some choice clientele, don't ya?
Ding ding, we have a winner.
Kelso tosses the ball to Ari.
I've only been here 7 years, but it sounds like that guy stood out to everyone.
He was an interesting character, to say the least.
That's Nemo's way of saying that he hated the guy.
I do not hate any of our patrons.
You just dislike some of their actions.
Undeath makes people make some rather interesting decisions.
Bad decisions.
Where do I rank on bad decisions?
I can't say that I've ever heard of anyone opening the door once they've realized what's happened.
That's not a bad decision, but a decision to say the least. Most struggle with coming to terms with their death. Opening the door would make it seem more real for them.
Interesting.
The bar lulls into silence. Min cleans already spotless glasses. Nemo writes and Desmond observes.
Well, looks like it's time that I take kitchen inventory again.
Kelso exits to the kitchen.
You still didn't tell me where you're from, without carnivals and all.
I try not to speak of myself too much.
Every once in a while can hurt.
You are most persistent.
I've got
Ari checks the clock.
9 hours and 45 minutes of nothing else to do.
I am from a small seaside village.
You a fisher?
Not in the slightest.
Yeah, you don't talk like one.
Sorry. That was just, funny.
Kelso enters.
Who are we laughing at this time?
No one, Kelso.
Lame.
Kelso exits back to the kitchen.
So, a fishing village? Where?
Just to the west of Rome.
You don't sound Italian, and you're not a fisher.
Correct.
So you're a
No more guesses?
winemaker? Hotel owner?
Not quite.
Give me a hint.
What type of hint are you interested in?
I don't know. Give me a letter.
That would likely make guessing too easy.
It starts with a B.
Min,
Thank you. Banker? Businessman? Bureaucrat?
Nemo shakes his head.
Another hint.
BL.
you too, Desmond.
BL.
Correct.
What kind of job begins with BL? Blackmailer?
Kinda close, but still kinda very far off.
Then I'm out of guesses.
I suppose that you will have to guess again later.
Or you could just tell me now. Most alive folks answered it easily.
What were you before?
Just a student. I majored in bakery sciences. See, answering questions is that easy.
I concur. However, there is no fun in a lack of a game.
Was that a joke?
I have not the faintest clue of what you are talking about.
Oh, he's got jokes now. He thinks he's funny.
Mildly humorous, perhaps, but I do not know if I would use the word funny.
Nora enters.
Min, the sink in room 1313 is acting up.
Again?
I told Niles not to drink from it.
What do we are gonna with that boy?
Oh dear. Please excuse me, Madame Ari.
Just Ari will do fine.
Nora, Nemo, and Min all exit.
Does this happen often?
Occasionally.
What happened?
It's broken.
So I gleaned. Yep.
Ari senses that the conversation is going nowhere. She starts doing tasks to distract herself, looking at glasses, messing with the bar games, etc.
Are you all dead too?
Yes.
So you're not just born here, like an angel or something?
No.
How did you die? I was killed, shot to death while walking home, but thinking about it only makes my chest feel tight, like I can't breathe. It's like I'm spiraling and I don't know why I'm telling you about it.
Time.
What?
My time ran out.
Do you think it can run out again?
I will not stay here forever.
How long have you been here?
Long enough to know the rules of this world and when a patron will not change their mind.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing of much concern.
Desmond checks his pocket watch.
How long until the next guest?
9 hours.
Desmond approaches Ari and hands her his pocket watch. She looks at the timepiece like it's strange.
Are 9-hour watches another rule of the undead?
When the time reaches 11:30, your time will be up.
Ari goes to give the watch back.
Thanks.
Desmond motions for her to keep the pocket watch.
Go to 1313.
I said I was a baking student, not a plumber.
Go to 1313.
Ari begins to exit, then stops.
Desmond?
Hmm.
What were you before here?
A pastor.
Ari exits. Desmond returns to his position by the door. He seems to be contemplating something after straightening up the podium. He says a small prayer before he turns to face the exit to the void. Lights down. The sound of a door opening is heard. Scene 6. Nora, Niles, Min, and Kelso are in the main room. The front door is open just a crack. Min is wiping down the bar counter. The clock says 5:10.
You think he...
Nah, nope, he couldn't, yeah?
He can't just walk out, right?
But he's got to be in here somewhere.
Desmond, you in here?
Kelso, check the kitchen.
All right.
Kelso exits.
Niles, check the rooms.
Niles exits. Min is still wiping the countertops.
Min, pay attention, would ya?
I'm listening.
Stop wiping and help us search this place.
Min doesn't stop.
Min!
When was the last time we had trouble finding Desmond?
So what?
We always let someone know where he is.
Stop.
I don't think that he's...
Stop. Help us search for him. I mean, he's probably discussing some kind of business with Nemo. That's why he's not in here. And stop wiping down the damn counter.
Ari and Nemo enter.
Fuck!
Language.
Howdy, y'all two.
Nemo, can I speak with you privately? Maybe with Miss Ari too, now that I think about it.
Does it concerned as to why Niles was sprinting down the hall.
Yes, can we talk?
Of course, either of you would not happen to know where Desmond disappeared to by chance, would you?
He's what I want to talk to you about.
I think Desmond left.
Min,
What?
The main door was open when we all got here, and Desmond always tells someone where he is, and I don't know what's happening, Nemo.
Slow down, take it easy.
I mean, he has to be in the building somewhere, right? He can't just walk out.
Hold on. I thought you wanted folks to leave the bar.
Most folks.
Okay?
Not the staff, however. I thought it was not in Desmond's character to simply walk out.
You were the last one to come to 1313. Did Desmond say anything to you? Anything off?
I mean, we talked about time and it catching up, but I don't know, it wasn't anything off-putting.
Not even a little? Did he ask you to open the door?
He told me to join y'all in the other room, but that was it.
God damn it!
Language.
Language is what you're concerned about right now? Really?
Kelso enters.
He's not in the kitchen or the freezer or anywhere in the back.
Did you check the rooms?
That's why Niles was sprinting.
Niles enters, out of breath.
He's not in any of the rooms.
I see.
But that makes no fucking sense, right?
Kelso,
Might be.
So he went to...
The void.
we're certain that he's not anywhere in 1/2.
Lads?
No.
Not that I can find.
This bar would be hard to hide in.
Yep.
Why do you think he left?
How should I know? The guy hardly ever said more than 2 words.
Ari pulls out the Desmond's pocket watch and gives it to Nemo.
Where did you get this?
Desmond gave it to me before I went to 1313.
Oh, I see.
Shouldn't we be glad for Desmond?
Niles!
What?
And I thought I was insensitive, but sheesh, kiddo.
He left 1/2. He got whatever was keeping him from leaving.
Save it.
How's that a bad thing? How's that whack?
How about he was our friend and left without as much as a word?
Exactly.
Why do you two always gang up on me? Jeez.
Because you say some really dumb stuff sometimes.
Now is one of those times.
Can we
Okay,
stop yelling,
fine.
please?
Stay here forever then.
It's probably the extra hour that made him go.
What extra hour?
An extra hour.
You didn't tell them?
An hour's not going to kill him.
You don't know that. Desmond was a stickler for time, for a reason.
That's enough. There is nothing that we can do about Desmond now that he's gone. But we still have a bar to run. Niles and Nora, check to make sure the rooms are kept. Min, take inventory on the alcohols. Kelso, inventory of the kitchen. Now, please.
Kelso, Nora, and Niles exit. The crew gets to their task.
This belongs to you, Madam Ari.
Nemo gives Ari back Desmond's pocket watch.
It's yours.
Desmond wanted you to have it.
I really shouldn't.
Please, take it.
Ari accepts the pocket watch.
I apologize for you witnessing that bit of chaos.
Nemo shuts the front door. End Act 1. Act 2, Scene 1. The main room is empty until Nora and Min enter. They move towards the shuffleboard table. The clock reads 6:25.
Grab the far end and I'll get the other.
Okay.
They each get an end of the table.
1, 2, lift.
Nora heaves upward while Min does not.
Are you tripping?
Were we lifting on lift?
Hey,
What about 3?
what about it?
Lifting on it?
1, 2, lift on 3. Does that work then?
Sorry.
Grab your end. 1, 2, 3.
Min and Nora have successfully lifted the table. They back it up and exit out the side door.
Move, Kelso.
You move.
The sound of shuffling is heard off stage. Kelso and Niles enter with a shiny new shuffleboard table.
How'd those two manage to lift theirs?
Because we're better than you.
Kelso stops walking to retort to Nora.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Kelso keeps walking until they are in the same area where the old table was.
We're putting it here, yeah?
Wasn't the old one over to the left and back some?
You're killing me, man.
Kelso puts the table down.
Dude, really?
Kelso paces around the table and admires his work.
Looks good to me.
It was totally back and to the left some.
Nora and Min enter. Nora has a wooden box in hand.
Y'all forgot the pucks.
She sets the box on the table.
Wasn't the old one back and left some?
That's what I said.
Why did Nemo want us to move the tables again?
Dude, you've been here 7 years.
That's not long enough to rearrange the bar.
I mean, imagine being the newest one here. What's that like?
Pretty bad when an annoying kid is your senior.
Can you two please stop fighting?
Where's the fun in that?
Sometimes you gotta let them fizzle out.
Niles starts taking the pucks out of the box that Nora was holding.
This kid gets it. Question 2. Why do we have 2 of the same table?
Sometimes items come and go here. It depends on the patron, and this table seemed important to Miss Ari.
Let them fizzle.
Jeez, who keeps track of this stuff? Oh, shit, my bad, guys.
Yep.
Why'd he leave?
Are we doing this again?
Nemo stopped us the first time.
Because no one wants to talk about it.
Do I? I mean, I do. Don't you all want to know why he just decided to walk out?
A little, yeah.
Maybe the old guy just got tired of us.
Or tired of being here.
He sure did like time a lot.
You guys ever gonna jet out of here?
Kelso starts fidgeting with the shuffleboard table.
If I ever get as bored as the old guy did, sure, why not?
Get real.
Get real.
All I'm saying is there's only but so long a guy can stay in one place. Look at Min, she agrees.
No, I don't.
Come on, you guys telling me you're trying to stay at this bar forever? What keeps you from leaving, kiddo?
My sister's here. Why would I leave?
If she leaves, would you?
What a hypothetical.
I don't want to think about that.
Weren't you the one who said that we should be glad that Desmond left? That we shouldn't stay here forever?
Yeah, we should be glad when people leave if they want to leave. I don't want to. Not yet, but maybe I will. And then, yeah.
What about you, other kiddo? You staying if he's staying?
Of course she is. We're twins. Right, Nora?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Only you left, Min. What's keeping you here?
Min shrugs.
Come on, there's got to be something. Why else would you be here then?
Min shrugs again.
Here's an interesting place to be.
Interesting enough to stay here forever?
Ari enters.
Greetings,
Miss Ari.
Niles, Min, and Nora and Kelso.
Ari notices the new shuffleboard table.
Wasn't that over to the left and back some?
Is there a reason you're here other than to critique us?
Nope, I'm just wandering.
Ari starts playing with the shuffleboard table.
This one's new.
Yep.
Don't enter lively conversation on my account.
We won't.
You want to answer a question for us?
It doesn't even apply to her.
Sure it does. And she doesn't want us to end our conversation on her account.
Sure, shoot.
What's keeping you here at the 1/2?
Pass.
I thought you wanted to answer the question.
I changed my mind
We all answered.
when I wasn't here.
She doesn't have to answer it, guys.
No, I think she owes it to us.
Curious why you want to stay so badly, too.
Do we have a problem?
No, none at all.
Yeah, we do. What reason is so special that you get to stay an extra hour and mess things up
Kelso,
for us?
pop a chill pill, man.
I asked to stay here. No one told me not to.
Are you trying to blame Nemo now too?
That's not what I said.
Maybe we could discuss this calmly.
Because don't think for a second that Nemo's exempt from getting a piece of my mind too.
You've been here 7 years, right?
You got a problem with that?
Sounds like you got a lot more extra hours than I did.
Different, he works here.
Does that mean you all stayed longer than you were just meant to? How is that any different? Because I just got here, so excuse me if none of this makes sense at all.
We're sorry if it doesn't. Things are just
apologize.
tense right now, that's all.
I think it would be swell if you left on time is all.
Are you planning on leaving?
When it strikes me.
And the rest of y'all?
No.
No.
Min shrugs. End scene. Min is behind the bar. She spends a long time mixing various drinks. As Min gets another glass from below the counter, Niles enters. The clock reads 6:55 a.m.
I thought that the bar was supposed to be closed.
Ugh, jeepers. Niles, why are you here?
In the bar?
At the bar. No one else is.
Everyone else is depressing.
Niles points at a drink on the bar.
Are you taking requests?
No. Yes. Maybe in a second.
Okay. Sorry I asked. You all right?
Just fine. Why wouldn't I be?
As they converse, Min is still making drinks.
I don't know. You seem kind of off.
Is there a reason you're here?
Not really.
Are you trying to stay here?
I can go if you don't want me at the bar. I don't want to be
You
a bother.
bopping with Alk right now or not?
What?
Do you want a drink in your Alk in your drink?
I don't think Nemo's changed his stance on me drinking.
You've worked here 23 years, bucko. I'm gonna need a yes or no.
Really?
I'm gonna need a yes or no quickly.
Yes, please.
Gin?
Okay.
Gin then.
Min searches around the bar for specific alcohol. She doesn't find it.
Let me check one last place.
Min exits the kitchen. Niles waits. Niles shouting to Min, who's in the kitchen.
Hey, Min.
Min shouting from the kitchen.
Yeah?
Why do you think Desmond left?
What?
Why do you think...
Min enters from the kitchen, a bottle of gin in hand.
I'm gonna need you to speak up, bucko.
I said, who are these drinks for?
Min pours the alk into the glass in front of her, along with a few other ingredients.
This one's yours. A desert cactus and half bloom. Non-virgin.
Thanks.
Niles takes a sip of the drink.
It doesn't taste any different than a virgin.
At a good bar, it shouldn't.
I guess that makes us...
Gonna heading out. I'm gonna be heading out.
Okay. I guess I'll chill here then.
Niles. I'm leaving.
Oh. Oh, wait, what? Like, out the front door? Why? When? How?
Please don't shout.
Is everyone trying to leave today? Is that what's happening?
There's no reason. It's just time.
You can't make me my first drink, then say that.
Min moves to go around the bar, but knocks over one of the drinks she made previously. Crash. The glass shatters.
Heck darn it.
Min begins to pick up the shards and Niles goes to help her.
Let me help.
I got it.
It's no bother.
Niles?
Niles doesn't stop. Nemo enters.
I heard something shatter. Is everyone all right?
Fine.
No.
What happened?
Min stands and carries the shards behind the counter and throws them away.
I knocked a glass off the counter. That's all. No worries.
You know that we are past last call. That bar should be closed.
She's leaving.
What?
Kelso, Nora, Miss Ari, if y'all would be so kind as to come to the bar.
Min, is what Niles said true?
Min prepares another one of the drinks that she shattered.
Are you not talking to us now?
Man.
Kelsey, Nora, and Ari enter.
What up, crew?
Min gives a drink to Ari.
A lost island in the middle of a foggy sea for you, Miss Ari.
Ari accepts the drink.
Thanks.
Min, may we speak privately?
Min gives a drink to Kelso and Nora.
One never-ending winter storm for Kelso, and a desert cactus and half bloom for Nora.
Am I missing something here?
Thanks.
Is that why you were making these?
Min gives the last drink to Nemo.
One windy glen. Right up.
Min pours herself a simple shot of whiskey.
How about a toast?
Kelso and Nora clink glasses. Ari clinks hers to an unwitting Nemo, and Niles is shocked.
Why are you leaving, Min?
Hold on.
I mean,
what?
seriously,
You're gonna
you
walk-
can't
I'm
just
sure we can
do
talk
this. You
things
can't
through.
just come in here and
Think them
say all
out.
these things.
Nemo, I've had the time of my life here. Things have been great. Fantastic. Great-tastic, if you will.
I will not.
But maybe on life goes on. It's time for my next step, I think. Heaven? Maybe I'll reincarnate and come back here one day. I don't know, but I want to find out. So I think I'll go.
Min makes her way to the door.
It's been swell, y'all.
Bye, Min.
Min exits to the void.
Great job, everyone. Nicely done. Really, Desmond didn't give us a chance to talk him out of it, but we had a great job of keeping Min from leaving.
You didn't do anything to stop her either.
Damn right I didn't. I'm the chef, not the goddamn owner.
Miss Ari, I apologize. This is not how this establishment is
You've got
usually
staff
run.
walking out into the void and you're apologizing to her? She's supposed to leave. You're stuck with us for who knows how long.
Now's not the time, Kelso.
You're so right. The time was when Desmond left, but we all dropped the ball on that one, didn't we?
Kelso, please table this conversation for later.
No, I like it better now.
We will discuss this later.
She comes in here an hour early, and we've had 2 people walk out in one day, and you gave her an extra hour in the bar?
Stop talking.
I'm tired of this bullshit.
Kelso exits to the kitchen.
I'll start cleaning the glasses.
I'll help.
Thank you. I'm terribly sorry, Miss Ari.
Don't be.
Usually things have more structure here. They tend not to be as loose as today has been, and the staff certainly doesn't walk out.
Where do they come from, if you don't mind me asking?
They were once patrons like yourself, although much more frightened of leaving than you appear to be.
How do you decide who to keep on staff?
I decide, and I do so carefully. I apologize about cutting our conversation short, Madame Ari, but there are positions that I must reconsider given the circumstances of her staff.
No worries. Let me know if I can help.
Nemo exits via the side door.
Y'all two all right over there?
Fine.
Right then.
Are you thinking about staying here?
Take a chill pill, dude.
The last person to ask how the staff was chosen was Kelso, and he stuck around.
You can't just straight up ask someone that.
Why do you want to know?
Just 'cause.
He's upset about something.
Eat my shorts. Well,
I've thought about it, but I haven't made any decisions.
Oh. Okay then. Cool. Yeah.
Nemo would have the final say anyways.
He likes you. He'd let you stay if you asked.
No, he doesn't.
Really?
You honestly can't believe that.
I believe it a little.
Oh my gosh.
Did I say something wrong?
No, of course not. No, it's fine.
Don't be like this.
I'm not being like anything. You're the one being like this.
Good comeback.
Did Min leaving not bother you at all?
Weren't you the one saying we should be glad when Desmond left? Did you change your stance on leaving because...
Niles exits via the side door.
So you're really thinking about staying?
Is that all right?
I don't have a say. It's all on Nemo.
Would you recommend this? Living here?
You might not ever get along with Kelso. Why would you want to stay?
I'm waiting for someone.
I'd be waiting a long time.
Or a short one, but I don't want to get into it.
Good deal. Can't say I want to hear it right now. The goal of coming here is to leave. You can delay it like Nemo, but I think everyone eventually does. That's your MO though. Don't let me tell you what to do.
Do you want to leave?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Don't tell Niles that, he'd throw a fit.
Nora exits via the side door. Ari spends a moment in the bar before following her. End scene. Scene 3. Niles is behind the counter looking at the bottles. Kelso enters. The clock reads 7:30 a.m.
You trying to take over as bartender?
Oh, hi, hey. No, I don't want that.
I'm not sure Nemo would be a fan of you hiding behind the bar then.
I was just looking. What do I for you can?
It's scary how much you sound like her.
Niles picks up a small bottle.
What are orange bitters used for anyways?
Huh?
Min said it's a flavor, right?
Was Min giving you bartending lessons on the side or something?
No, not at all. Nemo wouldn't
Easy,
allow
bud. I'm not
that.
going to rat on you.
And it was just me asking her questions, really. She's not just standing around giving me lessons when she was here, I mean.
Orange bitters are a flavor. Pretty sure of that.
It's used in a desert cactus in half bloom, right?
Hell if I know.
Wicked.
Your bottle looks empty anyways.
There's a few drops left.
Min was always in the back getting more. Guess she used it a lot.
Did she know a lot about drinks before coming here?
You're asking the wrong person, kiddo.
Yeah, I guess so. What do you think she's up to now?
What do you say we make some drinks?
Nemo wouldn't.
Who gives a fuck about what Nemo thinks? It'll be fun, and alcohol has the added bonus of helping people get over their woes.
No, it doesn't.
I'll say this once, from one adult to another. Drinks help things go away.
Buzz off, man.
I'm not yanking your chain, bud.
You always are.
I'm just a guy who's had issues and needed a drink. I've been there.
What do you recommend?
All right.
Kelso joins Niles behind the bar.
Give me some pigeon milk from the back.
Niles exits the kitchen while Kelso takes a gander at the bottles at the bar.
Brandy, she had to keep it somewhere. Ah, there you are.
Kelso grabs a bottle as Niles enters with a carton of milk.
I found it.
Bet.
Kelso takes the ingredients and whips up a drink, putting in some of the orange bitters as well.
Eggshell Russian with a hint of orange, because why not? The only thing I know how to make.
He slides it over to Niles. Niles sniffs it.
Bad move. Never smell your drink.
I might vomit if I drink this.
You just gotta go for it.
Niles drinks. Nora enters.
What are you doing?
Kid's having a drink.
Really?
I'm trying to feel better.
You're becoming an alcoholic.
Am not.
We'll be fine.
Let me drink my woes away.
So what if I am?
It sucks for everyone, but you're literally the only one drinking at the bar.
Min's last gift to me was a drink, so buzz off and let me have another. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell.
I shouldn't have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelso takes what remains of the drink from Niles.
Maybe we'll get you another later.
Okay.
Want to talk about it?
Not really.
If Kelso leaves, did you want to talk about it?
Hey,
Maybe.
fine. Screw me, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Screw you.
Well, you don't have to say it so aggressively.
Kelso exits through the side door. Nora takes a seat on one of the couches.
Lay it on me.
How could she just leave like that? She just walked out the door, and sure, she made us a drink, but that's it. If I didn't walk in on her making them, was she even gonna tell us, or just leave drinks on the counter and the front door open? I mean, geez.
Anything else?
Well, what do you think about her leaving?
This isn't about me.
I've only heard my perspective. I want to hear someone else's.
I don't.
Please?
You know, what if Min was right?
Right? Right about what?
Maybe she had the right idea with leaving.
No way.
Min was right.
Nora, please.
I mean, are you going to tell me that you want to stay here for the rest of who knows how long?
Why do you want to go?
Why do you want to stay?
I asked you first.
Get real, Niles.
No, you. You get real. You're just going to walk out? I thought we were siblings in this. Twins. Does that mean nothing?
I can't deal with this.
Nora goes for the door. She gets it open before Niles stops her from exiting.
Why are you so bent on leaving?
God, I'm tired of this damn uniform and of Kelso trying to act like a damn older brother to me and of having to babysit you all the damn time.
I never wanted you to look out for me. I'm the older one. You don't have to take care of me.
I do, dweeb.
You don't.
It's my fault you died and I have to do something to make it up to you.
Nora, I wouldn't have come back for you unless I wanted to.
And look where that got us, huh? I can't stand looking at your dumb, nervous face and hearing you that pushover voice anymore.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I mean, I got you killed, and since the day you walked into this bar after me, I can't stand to look at you. I mean, I killed my brother.
You didn't do.
I can't do this.
Nora fights to get past Niles at the door. In the midst of them scuffling, Niles disappears into the void, leaving Nora in the room.
No, oh no. No, no, not again. Niles!
Kelso enters as Nora exits after Niles. End scene. Scene 4. Kelso and Nemo are in the main room. Kelso lounges on one of the couches eating an apple while Nemo cleans glasses. He seems tired. The clock reads 8:40 p.m.
Know what I hate most about this place?
Do tell.
The weather.
I'm not sure that I follow.
Did they have weather where you're from, however many years ago?
It was windy, if I recall correctly.
Kelso walks over and leans on the formerly spotless bar.
How long has it been since you felt the wind?
Why are you asking these questions?
I've got money down that you don't even remember what wind feels like.
Nemo puts the glass down and gestures for Kelso to move his arm. Kelso does, and Nemo wipes the counter where he was.
Doesn't matter if it's clean.
What was the weather like where you were from?
Snowy. Also cold, and there was always some form of goddamn snow sludge on the ground.
Kelso takes another apple from a dish on the countertop.
And I always had to trudge through it. Every day, every outing, it got on my boots, my house, even on my goddamn socks.
Kelso throws the apple at the wall. Nemo approaches him, but he retreats.
Damn it.
Kelso.
I miss that feeling. It was stale then, but at least it's more fresh than this. I'm tired of being 7 years trapped in this hell or it doesn't matter. I thought that I didn't want to leave, but now tired, Nemo.
Kelso picks up the apple he threw and gives it to Nemo. He hesitates before going to the door. Nemo watches him go. Kelso exits, leaving the door cracked behind him. A long moment passes before Nemo shuts the door. Scene 5. Nemo is on the couch in the bar. He's looking through his notebook, occasionally jotting a few things down. Ari enters.
There you are.
Miss Ari, can I be of assistance?
Ari moves towards the back of the bar where the skee-ball machines are, picking up one of the balls once she gets there.
Fancy a game of skee ball?
Games and activities fell under the twins. Sure, I would love to play.
Ari tosses the ball to Nemo, who fumbles the catch.
My bad.
No, I missed the catch. The bat is mine.
He picks up the ball and walks it over to Ari, handing it to her.
I'm afraid that I might not be the best competition.
Ari takes the ball and rolls it up the slope of the skee-ball machine. It clatters into one of the holes.
Why bother then?
Ari sits on the couch near Nemo's notebook. Nemo takes a seat next to her.
Is there something that I can assist you with, Madame Ari?
Ari points to his notebook.
What's that?
A notebook?
I didn't ask for a smart answer.
That wasn't my intention. The book is mine. I keep brief notes on the patrons who come here. You're in it.
Can I see?
Nemo picks up the book from the table and flips it to a page near the back, showing it to Ari.
You're just a name right now, though.
Kind of cool.
Ari points to the page next to hers.
What kind of name is Leland Lays?
The kind belonging to the person who was 2 patrons before you. A strange fellow.
Tell me more about Leland.
He was upbeat, enjoyed smiling, and he discovered a method to slurping a Salisbury steak. A peculiar lad, if I may.
Did he leave?
I would be perturbed if you had met a Leland here. I cannot say that I have in recent history.
How did he decide to leave?
Nemo closes the book.
We had a long and lengthy discussion about his dog Gizmo and if he'd see it in the void.
And
He came to his own conclusion about that situation. I could only offer him my thoughts about it.
that's all it took for him to walk out?
Indeed, he was always strangely positive.
Ari gestures for Nemo to give her the book. He complies and she flips to a random page.
Got her to wonder what she'd be reincarnated as. That's it?
Emma Roberts? She had differing ideas about what reincarnation was compared to most.
Ari flips to another page.
Currently Olsen.
Tragically, he was okay with not existing, and he was very frightening. The dead look in his eyes only worsened once he realized he was dead, and that changed nothing for himself.
Ari flips to the second to last of the journal.
Shit.
Nemo notices where Ari is in the book and takes it from her.
Even the staff gets a page.
Do you blame me for it?
For them leaving?
Ari nods.
Everyone's goal is to eventually leave this place. Do you believe your decision to be worth it?
I don't know. And maybe you hate me for that too.
We are at hour 8. You have roughly 40 minutes remaining before your scheduled time to leave. Are you sure that you still wish to wait and see if someone comes after you?
Do you want to know the worst part about dying for someone else?
Nemo motions for Ari to explain.
In the moment, it seemed like a great idea. I loved Joan. I didn't even have to think. I knew that I had to take a bullet for her. Maybe I would live, but maybe I wouldn't. That didn't matter to me. Joan would make it, right? But that's the thing. If you die for someone else, you never get to know if your sacrifice made a difference. Was I some hero who saved the day? Or an idiot who caught a bullet for nothing? I'll never know. I'm dead.
That sounds...
That's more than enough about me. How about we talk about you? Can you leave?
Ideally.
Why? Why haven't
It's
you?
always personal. What helps one person to pass on might not help another. You know, I've never found two people who will pass on for the same exact reason. I apologize for interrupting you.
Please, it's interesting to hear all that.
Ari walks back to the skee ball machine, rolling another ball up the ramp, while Nemo flips through his notebook.
You still haven't told me what you did when you were alive.
You have yet to guess correctly.
Again with the guessing, really?
Do you have another guess?
Do I get another hint? Yeah, you're not gonna do that. BL. BL. Blanket. Blazer. Blacksmith.
A fine deduction.
I'm right?
Indeed.
Hell yes. Okay, you made a hobby a living?
It was very much a job in my era.
How long have you been at this bar if you were a blacksmith in life?
Far too long.
Why haven't you left?
If possible, I would like to take you up on that game of skee ball.
That's not an answer.
Nemo joins Ari at the skee ball machines.
I must say, this game has never been my strong suit.
Mine neither, but I'll be damned if a friend of mine doesn't like it.
Ari rolls the ball up the slope, then hands one to Nemo. He does the same. They play for a bit, talking while they do.
Nice shot.
We all get lucky every once in a while.
I think you've been holding out on me.
I promise you, I have no such tricks up my sleeves.
Uh-huh, sure.
Ari ends their game and goes to Nemo's notebook. Nemo follows and tries to take the book back. Ari keeps it.
What will you write about me when I'm gone?
How honest of an answer would you like to hear?
Tell me whatever you planned on putting in there.
Mayhaps.
No mayhaps, just say what you would write.
Did she believe in reincarnation? While she caused utter chaos at the 1/2 and left things in shambles, she reminded me of someone dear to me back in life.
Do I really?
There is something relevant I must tell you, Madame Ari.
Okay.
Would you please take a seat?
Ari takes a seat. Nemo does the same.
Your friend was named Joan, correct?
Yeah, why?
I can say with certainty that she will not be the next patron at 1/2.
What?
Joan will not be the...
I heard you the
No.
first time, but how can you know that? Or have you known all this time?
I wasn't made aware until just now.
You say that, but I have no clue if you mean it with how dodgy you can be sometimes.
I ask that you turn to the last page of my notebook.
Ari turns to the last page.
Dorothy?
I write about the person, but the names write themselves.
How long have you known?
Since the top of the hour.
Ari checks the pocket watch.
Okay. Is there another page? Do you know if she'll be here?
Only 1 hour before their arrival is the name written. I don't understand what is so funny.
I'm gonna have to spend another 9 hours here if I want to see her, or if I want a chance to find out more, like.
You could stay. I would not mind if you wanted to wait.
I don't think I could do it. I don't want to. After everything that's happened here, I think it's my time to go. You could come with.
Madame Ari, I ask you to reconsider your decision. There's no taking it back.
What's holding you back?
I do not.
Are you waiting for
want to-
someone?
No.
Do you think you'll be sent to hell?
No.
Are you scared?
Why are you concerned with whether or not I accompany you into the void?
Because I don't think I did it. I don't think I saved Joan, but I guess I'll never know about her.
But you could.
But I could help you. I could help you leave. I could help you move on.
I do not require your help.
Everyone here kept telling me how the goal is to leave, you included. Why do you want to stay in limbo?
I was a blacksmith back in Italy, as you deduced yourself. It was during a very long time ago, back when blades were the chosen weapons and guns had yet to exist. I got drafted, then I fled that war. Then I was executed for desertion. I died not wanting to die. When undeath found me, I was ecstatic, overjoyed. I still had a chance at life. I inherited this bar from a weary owner named Freya. She had grown tired of being here, so she left and gave me another way to keep on running.
You could stop running.
I cannot stop.
You could. There's no point in staying here alone.
You could stay as well. There are lots of roles that require filling.
No. I only wanted to stay an extra hour, and we saw how poorly that turned out.
Mayhaps a fresh start was needed.
A fresh start without you as the owner, maybe.
Someone has to stay here.
Do you know what? I'd be more concerned if you weren't afraid of dying, but you can't make up excuses.
You seem to have your mind made up.
Come with me, Nemo.
I cannot.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
I do not know.
Who knows? Maybe we could meet together again in a different life.
You are stubborn as always.
Come with me.
Okay.
Ari and Nemo stand in front of the door. Nemo opens it and offers to let Ari step through before him. Ari exits. Nemo watches the void. Nemo shuts the front door, staying in the bar. He falls to the ground and begins weeping. Blackout. End of play. Thank you so much, actors. Come on back. We'd love to see you again. Oh, thank you, Facebook Live, for staying with us. And most of all, congratulations to Dominique. Yay! You guys, yes, we can hear the applause. Dominique, so what was it like to hear let's start with what was it like to hear your play out loud tonight?
Whew. Oh my gosh, that was a blast. Oh no, I thoroughly enjoyed that. The actors did fantastic. I love you all. This was great. I enjoyed it.
Oh, great. Would you, now that we're done with this play, there's probably one question that will come in from Facebook Live, but how, can you share a little bit about what inspired you to write this, and what's the meaning in this for you? This kind of, I mean, it's sort of a Black comedy, but there's a lot of stuff going on. What would you say?
Yeah, sure. As I said in the interview, kind of the preview interview, it came about on a road trip with me and a friend. We were picking out towns and would tell the story of it. And eventually we came across one called Halfway, which would eventually become 1/2, kind of just a place between, if you will. I guess me personally, I've always had like a weird relationship with like how I view death and like kind of what it means to me. Sometimes I care, sometimes I don't care. It's just like, it's like a weird up in the air feeling kind of thing for me. So I was like, let's try and write out some of the different facets and ways that I view it.
Yeah, I'm so impressed by the creativity, because she's created this other world, even new drinks, new characters, new rules. One question that has come in is, your play deals a lot with death and when it's time to move on, what it means to move on. Did you use any philosophical arguments or research when developing this play?
Quite a bit. I had a really great dramaturgy helping me out. If I gave her like a task to go and find something, she'd come back with like at least like 5 different resources for me to look at, whether it be like music or like letters from people who were like on their deathbeds or things like that. So she gave me a lot of really good resources to help me get this play going.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work to write your first full-length play and your draft. So congratulations, Dominique. Thank you so much, actors. And thank you, Facebook Live audience. We are so glad you stayed with us and through our technical difficulty and everything. So shout out to Ava Molzen for taking over the role of Ari in the middle of the read-through. And sorry to Noelle for the technical stuff that can happen. But we kept going, and we hope we see you tomorrow night. At 5 o'clock at Friday is Seth Sager's play, The Painted House. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much.